it's really, really quite simple. I'm just trying to push materials together and see what happens when they're pushed together, and do that quite intensely and constantly. So in this show there's like 150 or so small sculptures. I haven't counted how many there are. But the way they're made is that, I just push materials together, and that it creates a form. And if it doesn't work, I break it. Like some of these works are made with chips of multicolored plaster, which have been collected, mixed with kind of plastic wrappers and plastic bags and just everything from my studio, put in a bucket, and then into the bucket is sprayed pink expanding foam, and then I put a weight on top of it, and it forces itself into all of the crevices of the material. So it's kind of artificially created, like a geological process. I guess I was eventually trying to create a species of sculpture rather than a series. So as in all of the works relate to each other in their shared material, or some works gave birth to others, or other works had to die to allow other works to live. So it's kind of like I'm trying to figure out a way of making sculpture that can generate itself eventually. The making of this thing is kind of a thinking in its own right. So you can think through materials, you can think through making. And languages begin to form after an amount of time if you're working with different materials together. So you'll see things that are exciting, and you'll try and repeat them, or you'll try and intensify them. And so a strand of sculpture will begin to emerge, and that'll happen. That could happen like kind of like 5, 10, 15 times in 15 different ways, and all of these kind of branches of different ways of making things begin to happen. And that's a mode of thought. And you'll be able to see different types or different like subspecies of species of sculpture in the show.